Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum Assalam.
Okay, viewers, today we have Manahil Alizia with us, and let's know about her. Manahil, please introduce yourself.
My name is Manahil Alizia and I am 12 years old. I am in grade 8 at Beacon House Girls Campus, Canal
Wow.
Side, Lahore, and I am also the author of the poetry book Bonafide.
Okay. Okay. Can you please share your publishing and writing journey with us?
When it comes to writing, I had all of the poems compiled over the course of 2 years. And when I decided to publish the book, I simply wrote them on a computer, improving certain verses, and moved on to the editing process. My editor, Miss
Okay.
Mariam Rizvi, was extremely cooperative, and over the course of 2 weeks, my book's manuscript and cover page were finalized and published. The process was truly smooth.
Good. Okay, Manahil, is there any difference between life before and after publishing?
When it comes to fame or paparazzi, my life hasn't changed much. I'm still the same Manahil. But when it comes to my confidence in my own writing, I have definitely changed. I have gained even more courage and believe that if I can publish a compilation book, I can definitely take on more intricate projects in the near future.
Exactly. Exactly. Okay, Minahal, please tell us, when did you realize that you wanted to be a writer?
It was when I read my first ever novel, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, in grade two, that I became interested in reading and eventually became passionate in writing. Reading my first ever Rick Riordan book, The Trials of Apollo the Missing Oracle, I fell in love with his writing style and it allowed me to become more expressive with my own, developing my passion for writing even more, and eventually my dream to become a writer came up.
Okay. Okay, Minahal, please tell us, where did you get the idea for your poetry or information, any source or any imagination?
For the story, the short story I've written at the end, The Gate or something, was a prompt of an essay I had to write for the Marshall Cavendish Scribble contest. And it was onto that prompt that I built my story related to a different dimension and got the idea for such an eerie world from the many mythology books I have read. As for the poetry, each and every one of the poems is based on a different a significant event that happened in my life and how I felt at
Okay.
that state of mind specifically.
Okay. Okay. Please share your book title with us. Show here, and also tell us
Of
about
course.
your poetry book.
Uh, this is my poetry book, Bonafide. Bonafide is a book expressing my personal emotions and stories and events. And the stories and events they are linked to in the form of poems. Each one of the poems has a unique backstory and a specific state of mind that I was in during that period. The bonus story is a fantasy that is based on my own preferences when it comes to horror or thriller or adventurous literature.
Okay. Okay. Minahal, can you please read one of your favorite poem from your book?
Okay, of course. Uh, My favorite poem from my book is probably Spite. So I'm going to read it for you right now. I tried my hardest not to think, but something kicked inside of me. My thoughts fogged with everything, as within this vulnerable center of mine arose a monster of envy. I fought to get back up, but the burning just grew. Soon a wildfire started, unlike anything I ever knew. The flames danced left and right, throbbed and thrashed. My feelings grew ever stronger. I yelled in rage and angst, distress I could hold no longer. I wanted to swear, wanted to curse, not knowing who or what for. This feeling of resentment only developed ever more. Till my last I tried, struggling with every breath, holding this heart of mine from doing deeds to later regret. I confined this
Amazing.
unfamiliar thirst. I restrained with all my will, but with pity realized. Jealousy couldn't so easily be killed. Thank you.
That's great, Manahil. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Minahal, please tell us why did you choose Dastan?
Well, actually, this is quite an interesting story. I won a voucher for Dastan through the DNA art contest, but my finals were going on
Okay.
when I received the voucher and emailed Dastan regarding it. When they told me I could use it as a discount for publishing, I realized that this was my opportunity to fulfill my age long dream of becoming a writer. As soon as my finals
Good.
ended, it was through that voucher that Dastan became my publishers, and I have no second thoughts regarding this decision.
Okay, that's great. Okay, Minahal, what values Dastan added in your writing journey as a publisher?
Well, they were extremely cooperative and supportive for one. This was my first project of such importance, and they made the journey throughout it extremely smooth and successful. I'm extremely grateful for such a positive experience being my first dive into the world of writing.
Great. Okay, would you like to share any suggestion or any idea for Dastan?
Well, I believe that being such a great platform for young writers such as myself, Dastan should arrange writing contests that are accessible all across Pakistan, giving that little push to bring out talent in places you never expected. Because sometimes talented writers are simply hidden amongst us.
Sure, sure. Thank you. Okay, Minahal, would you like to give any message to young writers like you?
Well, I'm not that experienced, but what I will say is that seize the opportunity to pursue your passions whenever you get the chance, as I believe that life is too short, and if it is spent contemplating instead of taking benefit of the present, it will be wasted. If you believe that writing is your passion, go for it. If you love reading, no matter how much others will tease you in this digital era, however much they make fun of you, remember that it will always be beneficial in the long run.
It's amazing. It's great, Minahal. Okay,
Thank you so
Minahal, we
much.
wish you luck and thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. It's truly amazing.
You deserve it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.